Hello my fellow French footsters, my name is Della Robbia and today I am going to Maison Ikkoku. Now, you may be thinking that Mr. Toad 525 is copying a similar video, but this was not meant to copy or steal any material from Beef Stew 92 Stu Pickles Goes to the Room World Adventure. Now Maison Ikkoku is yet another series created by comedic comic writer Rumiko Takahashi, and besides Ranma 1/2 this is Mr. Toad 525's personal favorite series in the franchise. Way better than that Inuyasha crap anyway, haha! Now, when I get to Maison Ikkoku, the first one I see is the manager's sexy dog Zoichiro. Oh sweet Dildus! Okay, I admit this is a bit similar to the Maison Ikkoku section of Stu Pickles Goes to the Room World, but Mr. 525 promises to try and make it as original as possible. Please don't flag him Beef Stew 92. Anyways, when I walk up to Zoichiro, I sit down next to him and take my shoes off. I then stick my sexy, smooth-looking bare feet right in Zoichiro's face, and the heavenly smell of my feet will cause Zoichiro to start licking the bottoms of my feet without any hesitation whatsoever. And the licking will tickle my feet and I start laughing uncontrollably, like ha 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 ha. After licking the bottoms of my feet, I turn Zoichiro over and I start giving him a soul scrub. I soul scrub Zoichiro until he sticks his boner out in arousal, and then I give him a happy ending, like a Red Rocket Boy, Red Rocket, holy shit, I really am one sick fuck, aren't I, using your doggy dish as a dildo, don't worry Zoichiro, I'm an expert. I give the same kind of love to my own dog Kiwi. Cause dogs need pleasure too. Lol creepy, retarded kid reference. Now cover my pancakes with your love syrup. Reg, that was swell. Next I will go into the building itself, where I see that hot sexy middle-aged babe Mrs. Ichinose. I walk up to Ichinose and ask, would you like a foot massage? And for the first time in Speakonia history, she agrees and presents me her sexy smooth-looking bare feet. And I say, wow, that is so awesome. And she says, well, I had my feet massaged once by some purple-haired stud who came here in another video not too long ago, and now I accept the foot rub from anyone who asks. And before the fourth wall can get damaged any further, I start massaging this chubby MILF sexy feet, like your sexy middle-aged feet remind me of my girlfriend, the home on the range lady, so fucking smooth. Maybe the two of you could get together and give me a soul scrub session, sucking on your toes like now time for the pedal sodomy. Violating your two sexy meat cushions with my penis. More pancake for the pushing. Now rub my cock with your feet. Now to douse your patties with my mayonnaise, pun intended, like. Reg, that was swell. Just then her son Kentaro will come out and say, hey mom, is another footster having his swell way with you? I walk up to him and say, oh you bet your sweet dildo she is, you little cutie. Say, would you like a soul scrub with my sexy feet? He will say, hell yeah I do, and so I take my shoes off, and start sliding my feet all over like your nipples are already hard. Sniff the wonderful scent. Smells real good, doesn't it? My feet are really soft, aren't they? That was swell. After that, I head into room 6, where Kemi Rapanji is asleep in her bed. She has a hangover, and I walk up and say, would you like a foot massage? It will take your mind off your headache. And before she can even think about it, I start rubbing her sweet smooth petals, and it will all sound like this little Ronan has no self-control. Your feet are even softer than Stu said they were. And since you're still a little drunk, I'll have my swell way with you, like oh yeah, baby, here I come, pun intended, yeah. Swah, 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 swah. Greg, that was swell. Kemi will smile and say, thanks you swell little stud, my headache is totally gone. Just then we hear some rustling from the walls, and I pull out the cabinet revealing a hole, and inside the hole is none other than Kenjuki Astaya and Nozomi Mikado. Kemi will say, so Yatsaya, you're spying on me again, and you even got Mikado involved? And they say, yeah. And she giggles and says, oh, it's perfectly fine, the foot rub this kid gave me feels so good, it doesn't bother me that much. In fact, would you guys like a soul scrub? They will jump up and say, sure thing, Kemi, you sexy babe. And she starts soul scrubbing the two studs, while I massage their smooth-looking bare feet like I know at least one of you studs are getting a raging boner from this double dose of swellness. Sniffing all the bottoms of your feet like smells like a tavern. Now let me soul scrub you heel hunks. Just then Yosaku Jodai will come into the room, and he will say, holy shit, that was so fucking hot. He will walk up to me and say, you're on Della Robbia. Just so you know, you're one of my favorite members of the Ketchum clan. Can I give you a foot massage? And I say, well, that would be so swell. So Jodai takes my sexy feet, and without hesitation he caresses his thumbs and fingers down my smooth-looking bare feet, like oh my god, I think I'm gonna melt. There's nothing like getting a foot rub from a real man. Keep up the good work. I'm totally giving you a soul scrub after this. Just then the manager, Ikkoku Otonoshi, steps out of her office and says, what the fuck is going on here? And I will say, hello, my name is Della Robbia, and I was just turning Maison on Ikkoku into swell on Ikkoku. And she will say, oh wow, you're Della Robbia. So, you're the one who jacked off Jure earlier in the video, aren't you? And I say, why yes I am. And now, since the fourth wall is nothing more than an unstable mess, would you like to have a swell epic climax, pun intended, to end this video? She says, well, I guess you could soul scrub and stick your toes down my vagina while I give you a super orgasmic foot job. What do you say? And I say, let's fucking do this, baby. And the epic foot-tastic climax commences like oh yes, this is so swell. Skin deep to the bone. Let's make this a night to remember. Manager Mr. Toad 525 thinks they should totally finish the Ranma 1/2 story in anime form. I mean, come on. If they can do it for Inuyasha, they can do it for his favorite series. Inuyasha is not a favorite of Mr. Toad 525's. If you haven't figured it out by now, alright baby, let's give ourselves a sunny shining morning. Yeah. Greg, that was swell. Wow! This all sounds absolutely, without a doubt, foot-rubbing, toe-sucking, heel-licking, sweat-drinking, toe-jam munching. Let me put the pedal to your penis mega stump swell. I think I'm going to go to Maison Ikkoku right now. Later all you pedal-rific mofos.